Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a weapon mod, this one right here. This is the FN Five-Seven. It's a handgun. It's very kind of iconic handgun. This is technically the Mark II version. I'm not sure if this is the same one. I looked at, like, sometimes, you guys, I've made so many Fallout 4 mod videos, I have to look up, have I covered this before? And I covered a FN Five-Seven 8 years ago, and that video was only 3 minutes long. I was not very good at making videos. You guys can judge me all you want for my old videos. You could be like, oh yeah, that's not very good. Today, we're going to be thorough here. We're going to take a look at this one. FN Five-Seven is a kind of a classic high-end gun. It shoots, you know, it's usually got 20 round mag. Shoot pretty quick. This gun sound is nice. It's also got a very high quality reload animation there. Now, it's hard to see exactly, but there is a little bit of a seam between the... I don't know if that's supposed to be there. Probably not, right? You can see a little bit between, like, I guess, like, the bottom receiver part and the slide. Like, there's, like, a tiny little gap in that. I probably can't even see it, and YouTube compression's going to hide it, but I can see it in there. So you can see through that part when you're reloading. It has a nice wide field of view when you're aiming down sight, too. I like that a lot. Like, a lot of guns like to suck you way into it, right? Like, when you're aiming. Even with the iron sights, right? Like, you're, like, instead of, like... naturally, like, holding the gun up here, like where your arms would be extended, you're like really, you know, like bench your shit out of your elbows. This is like fully extended arms, right? You can see a lot of arm there. It's a nice looking little gun. Now, to get this weapon for yourself, you can just craft it at the chemistry station. I know some of you like that method, some of you don't. This is its own section here, the FN Five-Seven, 10mm ammunition, 41 damage by default. This is max out perks though, so that's like a gunslinger kind of deal. It does require gun nut 3 to craft, so it's not like a pistol you're going to necessarily have in the very beginning of the game. But you can craft it fairly early once you get gun nut 3, right? Like that's just as a requirement. I do like these animations though. That the put away and the pull out animations are very high quality. I would say they're very. I mean, I struggle to say realistic because I know someone is going to be in my comments being a gun nerd and being like, hey, yo, man, this is not realistic at all. But also the texture quality, you can see there on that pistol grip and stuff. There's like very fine detail there. You can see like writing and stuff on the side. It's like clear to see that there's, but you can see that seam. I wonder if you can see that seam, like almost right there, right? You can kind of see that seam. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. I can't imagine. Between like the barrel and stuff, there's supposed to be like a hole in there where you can see that tree and stuff. But other than that, I think other than the small little seam that most of the time you won't notice, you can see there's like a mounting thing on the front of it. The iron sights, all this stuff is very clean. The textures quality is very good. So let's take a look at what kind of attachments we can put on the weapon. So technically, I guess it's 82 damage with the perks. Advanced receiver all the way. More sensitive trigger, faster rate of fire. There's no auto receivers, at least as far as I can see. Advanced obviously probably being the way to go. It also requires gun nut 3. I don't know why you'd have something require gun nut 2. Because as far as I could tell, I don't think it's added to the level list. So once you craft this for yourself, I don't know why you'd craft worse attachments. You just have advanced receiver if you could. We got a threaded barrel. So better range, a little bit. Better hip fire accuracy. I suppose we'll look at the regular hip fire accuracy for a second. Same thing with the sharpshooter's grip. So maybe we'll get crazy on the hip fire. We also have a Pro Mag USG. That's a 30 round mag. That's cool. That's probably a realistic thing. We have the almost crazy amount of realistic reflex sights. Red sights are for the weak. Red dot sights are for the weak. I feel that, man. I love glow sights. I hate too much stuff on it. Flashlight and a laser. Tactical as fuck. That's what it says, not me. I mean, it is tactical as fuck, though. There's a small flashlight, a red laser, and a cooler X... Why? What do I mean? Let's see the differences. Okay, so let's take a look at what hip fire accuracy. Hip fire accuracy already is quite good. I mean, I guess it has a laser sight. That does have two, but we're gonna probably get crazy on it. There's our flashlight laser sight combo. We'll make a comparison between the two. That advanced receiver does come with a little faster fire rate, 30 round mag. We got those nice glow sights on there as well. A little bit slower reload. I like the glow sights. I'm a very simple sight man. I don't. Because really, for me, because I'm not actually shooting the gun in real life, I want to mention this as a thing. It's really just, do you know where the center of your screen is? Or like where sometimes first-person shooters don't put the aiming right at the center of the screen. But do you know where your gun is? Like where your gun is aiming. You don't have to know, like you don't actually have to see a sight at all. You just have to put the center of your screen on the enemy and then they die. So we'll put like the Burr's fast fire. It's a classic apparently. We'll put that on there. We can change the laser sight stuff too. But I want to see what these other laser flashlight combo looks like. We're also going to put the sharpshooter's grip on there and the threaded barrel. For the increased range and hip fire accuracy, we're kind of maximizing the pistol here. It doesn't really look that much better. I mean, it's just kind of where I think we're kind of peaking in terms of, you know, things. That is a good sight. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of red dot sights, but a simple one like this. I mean, red dot's kind of the best I'll go. I don't really like long range sights, but It's nice. Reloads nice. Is the flashlight any different here? I don't like. It's just a different laser sight flashlight combo. I think. I don't know. Like, there's no statistical advantage to it, right? Like, let's put the doctor's sight. See, it's apparently German sight. I don't know anything about any of the things. Cooler. It just says cooler. This is tactical as fuck, though. I mean, I guess they function and look different. This is a longer looking thing. Then you could just do the laser and just do the flashlight. So what's our laser options here? So you can turn it off and on without affecting the things. Only laser beam, only laser dot. See, sometimes I like to go dot only. I'm not a big fan of the beam. I just like... And then you can see that you can only see the dot, right? Like, and the dot is definitely lower than... It's like kind of interfering with the reticle there. Obviously, if you have a dot reticle or you turn the reticle part off, right, you can see that better. Or you could just do the beam, right? We could show that off too. If you're into that kind of thing. That kind of customization is very cool. It seems like the laser's only red. Like, sometimes you get laser customization. You can change the color to blue, green, fucking purple, whatever you feel like. But there's the beam. You don't really know where the beam ends, but, like, that's, I think, the least functional way to do that kind of thing. And I imagine that kind of stuff applies if you put just the laser sight on. And then... where we go? Yeah, so it even keeps it on. So we can turn the laser sight off and then have the flashlight on just to say we did. I thought maybe like the tactical as fuck one just to say we did. I'm not sure what the benefit to that is. Like, you technically got a laser sight just to say you did, right? Because you don't actually physically see it. I mean, I don't think it actually said anything about increasing hipfire accuracy. This is our German sight. It's still, I mean, is that our German sight? I mean, I guess so, man. It does look a little different as a side optical thing, but for all intents and purposes, it's just different red dot sights. Mini EOTech for EOTech lovers. I mean, EOTech is a great hollow sight. Silences. No benefits. Your thread on your barrel is not protected. No benefits. It's just pretty. Okay, dog. Like, so we have two different suppressors. There's like a wrap suppressor here, and a regular suppressor. That's a cosmetic difference. So we do not lose range on the suppressor. Huge deal, because you shouldn't necessarily. And we do gain a little bit of accuracy, but it doesn't look like there's any other muzzle types attachments, right? There's no compensators or you know, muzzle brakes or stuff like that. I've put a wrap suppressor on there for sure. So we have materials here. So we have the FTD FN. So this is black attachments, but with the like kind of tannish desert color. You can do the full black. I believe it's already full black anyway. Yeah, it is full black anyway. You do the full FDE, but still it doesn't. There's like, this looks the same as this. Like, it doesn't. I don't see a part where it gets more brown other places. And then you have OD, which is like a greenish color. We'll put this on just to say we did. And there's a damage modifier too if you want to go nuts. 143 is probably a lot for a 10mm pistol. We can protect the thread on our thing. I mean, maybe we need the threaded barrel to put the suppressor on there too. So this is a different sight. It's a rectangle optic, still red dot. Sounds good suppressed too. It's kind of a little quiet, but it's still got a little bit of punch to it. Got a good fire rate, that advanced receiver. You see that like brownish Dan desert color, and then you can turn the flashlight on. Works fine. Turn the laser sight off. I gotta turn that laser sight back on because like it's just like, what was it for? Laser, just the regular laser sight on. Give me the full laser. That's an EOTech. I guess it's an EOTech. And then hollow. I mean, like, we could go through every sight here, but I think you guys are gonna get the idea that they're just red dots. There's a different red dot. I think the shape of the reticle slightly changes, and obviously, all that stuff then is gonna become personal preference. Sig Romero. I mean, I've heard of some of these sights before because I played like, you know, shooters that actually have real attachment. Like, that's like, all of it's fine. Like, right? Like I said, even red dot sights with a shroud. So that one changes colors with the thing. Like this Tricon too is also the tan color, and the Vortex Venom. I do like the glow sights, so I'm actually going to be a big fan. But some of these sights at least like match the color of the rest of your gun. It's just a fine sight. I mean, the sights like they all, the reticle of them all looks identical, right? Like, I don't think you're changing too much, and there's no reticle customization here. The OD only turns the grip and the bottom part of the gun green. I mean, the full black is really the way to go, right? Like, I just think so. But like, you know, you could do different things if you want to. Let's put this Tricon on there. Different. I mean, I'm just showing sights just to show that they exist. This is like a circle, yeah, but still functionally just a red dot sight, right? Like, there's nothing really too crazy going on with that, right? Like, it's just different red dot sights. I like the first one the most, though. If I was gonna pick one, different suppressors, like I said, thread protector. If you want it, technically it's just less accurate, right? Like, so if we take the threaded barrel off, do we not get the suppressor? Because there's no threads to screw the suppressor onto, as far as I understand about how that works. So, like, I'll put the fast fire on. That's already a classic. Is definitely my favorite out of the options there. Yeah, we cannot put a suppressor on here, though, with the standard barrel. So you have to put the threaded barrel on, which is fine, because it's better, right? Like, and then you can put the muzzle on there. And you can technically put that thread protector on there, which just protects your threads, like, I guess. And you can have it loud. It's not like a super crunchy sound. It's not shooting, I mean, technically it's shooting 10mm in the game, but really what's like a, I mean, yeah, see, that's a very crispy sight. The glow sights actually is the way to go. And the animation quality is really good. It's holding up. I mean, like, the seam thing is not too much of an issue as long as you're just not really trying to look for it. We'll put the suppressor on there, though. I think that's the best way to go. Now, obviously, any of these sights is the best way to go. No, I mean, I guess so. The standard sights, they don't actually give you accuracy benefit. I might go glow sights. That's what I like. You can obviously go crazy with the damage if you want to make yourself super duper overpowered. This should probably be plenty. With as long as, like, presuming you have the gunslinger person, you should take gunslinger. Color options, like I said, full black is probably my preference on there, but you're allowed to do whatever you want. Laser sight customization is cool. Lots of different sights to choose from. A couple of different suppressors to choose from. Big mag, best grip, best barrel, advanced receiver. Most of the stuff's pretty simple here, right? Nothing too crazy about this at all. I wonder what the FN Five-Seven shoots in real life. I'll look that up when we go to head to some combat. We're going to obviously test the weapon out in some combat, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, you guys, we're going to be here for some combat. I did look it up. It actually shoots 5.7 by 28mm. That's why it's named the 5.7. I don't know if that's, you know, comparatively better than 9mm or, you know, whatever it would be. It doesn't even matter because texturally here it's 10mm. And there's a bird. Goodbye, bird. Now, we don't have to reload that at all. So we have 30 rounds. Somebody's cautioning me. There's a suicider over here. Now, obviously we didn't one-shot the suicider. And take some careful shots in there. But if you do need to, like, really the strategy is you can very much easily spam the gun. And there's a 30-round capacity. It is quite the spammy pistol. And pistols in Fallout for me have always been major VATS weapons. Now, we should have plenty of decent range stats and all these other things. Where are you going to shoot at me from? You just fell down, dude. You just hurt yourself. Now, we look at VATS accuracy here. Pretty good across the board. Headshot's a little weak. But, I mean, how many shots did I get off there? Like, what, 8? I didn't quite count them. It's low damage, but that shot did it. That did the trick. That guy's head come falling off. Turn the flashlight on here technically, but really it's a spam cannon, right? Like, and you can, if you really want to make it a one-shot gun, you can absolutely do that. You can crank that damage modifier to crazy levels of existence. It should be good. Sneaky too. I'll turn the flashlight off so we can be a little more sneaky. Flashlight is nice though. There's ghouls over here generally. That might be a ghoul. Sure was. It didn't even die in one shot. It's a reaver though, to be fair. But I am in danger. Ooh, uh-oh, I'm in danger, but as you see, they're not really in danger. Just kind of put them down, right? Like, ghouls are not really a problem for this kind of gun. I mean, like, you could get like a death claw, I imagine. I suppose we have to do that now, because I mentioned it. I always mention it, but here we go. Death claw test. The alpha, I mean, it still went down fairly quick. 6 rounds, right? Like, just kind of fucking fell over. Before it even got to roar all the way, it was put down. Just shoot me in there. Like, I'm testing out like a little longer range accuracy. If I go for the arm here, that might take a little bit more shots. The idea is you'd build up a lot of crits. So if you get crits, you would go like this, crit the guy in the head. Didn't quite even kill the brute in one shot though. That's not, like I said, not super duper powerful, but it's not meant to be. It's kind of like an all-around great pistol. And it's good. And the texture quality, like I said, is good. It holds up really well there. Where's the blood bug at? Usually you're right here. It's stuck under the ground. I don't know what's happening to my enemies. But they've been having a hell of a time with it. I mean, mods, dude, they cause bugs. There should be more blood bugs around here, maybe? No? I'm in caution. I mean, I know it's that blood bug. What is that? There's a blood bug way over there. This is like, obviously we got bad shots here, but this is what you build the critical for, and then they should die. I mean, it doesn't even die in one shot, though, so maybe it is not as tough as I thought. Like, I thought the blood bug would be a little soft. I know it's a red widow one. We're, like, talking real high-level enemies here. Just kind of where I'm at here. Just spam it. It's really good at that, but, like, you're never going to get major one-shot things, but you do have the capacity to shoot all kinds of shots off in VATS. That works well with that. I guess we'll do some third-person shooting because I haven't even done that yet. Sometimes I forget that third-person even exists in this game, okay? I promise you guys, I don't ever intentionally play that way. Like me, my personal thing. So, like, I understand it's my obligation. I don't really have an obligation to any of y'all. It's my fucking channel. I can do whatever I want. But, like,
First mistake, last mistake.
very spammy still. I mean, the laser sight is definitely not lined up with where the dot is. Yep, I'm playing games. I'm playing the games of I spam my gun and never have to reload a 30-round mag, takes down a whole camp of raiders. It sounds really good. I mean, suppressor definitely still sounds good. You gotta just camp behind those trash cans. You really are, huh? Dead. Easy peasy. A little bit jank at third person, and I know these animations don't work with power armor at all. I think if I remember reading the description correctly, so maybe eventually they said they were gonna add power armor animations, but you know.
Shit. Lost.
Yeah, you did lose me. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky beaky. Sneak right up on your ass, shoot you in the back. Yeah, the sneak attack critical is obviously the way to go too with the pistol, but when we leveled up, that might be a great place to end the video. It's a FN Five-Seven. It's a classic handgun. I didn't realize you were still alive. Very spammy. Just absolutely ruin people. Get the fuck out of my game. I mean, they're going to respawn eventually, so it's all fine. They'll come back very soon. Yeah. Cool little pistol, though. I like it. Like, nice, solid, spammy. Shoots real fast. Has a lot of options. I think everything that you need, right? Obviously, it doesn't come full auto, but I just don't think it does in real life either. So, got the laser sight, flashlight, or one or the other. 2 different combinations for that for whatever reason. Lots of different red dot sights. Nothing crazy, though. No, like, oh, yeah, we put a sniper scope on our handgun. It's got good receiver options, right? You obviously just go up to advance. Maybe the crafting requirements are a little high, because obviously you're not going to get very on in the game with a gun at 3 requirement, but flashlight works well. Everything looks good. All right. Flashlight looks like where you're aiming and stuff. It's a good looking gun. High texture quality. Solid overall. You guys let me know what you think of the FN Five-Seven Mk2 down in the comment section down below. If you do want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so that way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, where it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.